Good day everyone, Dactablab here, and here I am analyzing Arknights' English voices once more. I will be focusing on presence and emotional depth rather than just tone and similarity. With that said, let's dive into the top 10 best NA voices in Arknights. 8th batch.
I'm not so good at desk work. But if all you need is someone to stay by your side and help you arrange your tasks and schedule, I can give it a shot, perhaps. Planning your time and planning your life couldn't be more different. When you're eking out a living, you've got no choice but to use every last second. Even when you space out, you have to keep an eye on the clock. On the other hand, to plan out your life, you need enough time to think and feel. Those aren't contradictory. It's just the second one's more of a luxury to most people. The mercenary crew I joined was doomed to disband sooner or later. Without a clear goal and strict discipline, you can't survive in the wilderness. Maybe only an organization like Rhodes Island can really protect what's beautiful out there. I'm thankful that I could come here. Doctor, if you don't need anything from me, I'll just zone out here for a bit. Feel free to talk to me anytime you need me. Oh, Doctor, what's the matter? Let's space out together, Doctor. We can chill for as long as we need. No need to watch the clock like we used to.
Nostalgic, sad and almost tragic sounding, as if she knows she is not that special, that her skills aren't anything to write home about. Yet she is glad about what she has. Elizabeth Maxwell brings a unique depth to words, infusing the character with a lot of personality. That in itself is quite impressive enough to open up this list.
Since you summoned me, you must be eager to feast your eyes upon my elegant dancing form, right? Help you move the luggage? Hey, I didn't come here to do manual labor. You don't even know what conviction is? Now prick up your ears. The art of conviction is an assassination technique created by the first conviction master, who combined traditional dance moves with ancient fighting techniques. And now, standing before you is his third-generation successor! Conviction is not some barbaric fighting technique. It's an art form where beauty and ideals are poured into the fist, then delivered through the fist straight into the heart. Now you know. This art is the crystallization of hard work and great insight. When people ignore the true value of art and use this sacred product as some sort of game, conviction will descend to right all wrongs. Do you not revere and awe my aesthetically perfect image and overwhelming pressure? Then you're unworthy of your place on the same team as your savior. I'm actually someone infected with erypathy, an incurable disease. Curses! Is this my destiny? Is this the fate of all who wield the conviction punch? Hey, why are you looking away? I'm clearly telling you a sad story. You have no artistic talent!
Instantly recognizable from the first word. Though their English voice hasn't been released yet, considering their presence in the game, I believe there's merit in their early inclusion. Jazz Saxton gives our dear Peacock a vibe reminiscent of a shonen anime character, fitting for an April's Fool unit. The energy and quest for power and artistry are palpable in their lines, akin to an even more over-the-top Jin, if that's even possible. But if there's someone capable of it, that is without a doubt the one and only Conviction.
Did you call me here for a new hunt? No? Ugh. There was a time when I would have turned anyone who mocked my scars into a pincushion. But if you ask me now, well, people like that aren't even worth the trouble. The doctors here offered to get rid of my more recent scars, but I said no. I want to keep them. They're proof of my work here. You understand what I'm getting at? You're sleeping? Looks like this one can fall asleep almost anywhere. Well, that's a trait we hunters share. My plans for the day? Help you with missions, shoot at enemies, use up all my arrows, finish the mission, eat dinner, go to sleep. Simple enough. Whoa, this place has walls and a roof. That's enough for me.
Wild but not savage. She has her own way of life and stick to it. Yet she can still find wonder in the little things, prideful in her skills yet humble about what she overlooks. Lara Giles brings a complexity to Vermeil that's impressive for such a young character. An interesting take on the wild child trope, worthy of the 8th place on this list.
Hi, Doc. Have you eaten yet? Here, I got some cookies if you're hungry. Say, Doc, do you give any lectures on machines here at Rhodes Island? I've got an interest in that stuff and was hoping I could learn something new. To be honest with you, I actually don't like getting into fights. I'd much rather we could all get along with each other. But I won't back down from inevitable conflicts. There are things I'll fight to protect. Things like the agency, and now, Rhodes Island as well. Doc... Whew, almost woke the doc up. Well, guess I'll take this opportunity to rest too. Leave patrol duty to me. Oh, any broken machines need fixing? What's up, Doc? Anything I can help you with? Morning, Doc.
Obligatory will like Ike meme? Surprisingly good. Considering his popularity, I would have expected a basic voice work. Yet Greg Chun gave our Forgotten Defender a compelling voice. He is quite friendly and gentle for most of the time, yet the muscle and roadside comes out when it needs to, making it a standout performance worthy of the 7th place.
Were you looking for these documents, Professor? Here you are. I personally believe that some of these theories aren't explained in enough detail. If you wanted a springboard for your ideas, I suggest referencing these 2 papers. I've added some of my own commentaries, so feel free to look it over. Shh! Here, Professor. I snuck these over. I saw it all. You were muttering about how badly you wanted some snacks earlier, right? I've actually gotten pretty good at reading lips. Not to brag, but I might be better than Rhodes Island's intelligence agents by now. But just maybe. One moment, Professor. I'm changing out my hearing aid battery. You're... Did you forget, Professor? I can read lips now. Besides, the sign you want should be like this. Then this. What you just did was, I have been suppressed by the volcano. Even without my hearing aid, I can still pick up the little sounds of Professor's breathing. Professor, I know how good you are at learning. I can tell you're doing the wrong sign on purpose just to make me laugh. Professor, the fault lines of mountain ranges and trenches are quietly moving beneath our feet. Little by little, they inch us closer to the volcanoes we hope to visit. I heard you coming, Professor. I recognized your footsteps.
They fixed her. No longer is she just a cute and soft girl. She's still the cute cowgirl girl, yet you can also feel her determination and growth. Holly Taylor's brings out Aya's reliability and strength, adding depth to her character. It's refreshing to hear a voice that reflects a character development over time, despite minimal changes in tone, and this is a voice that exudes maturity, earning it a well-deserved spot on this list. Only sad part, she doesn't refer to her parents as Mutti and Fatty.
All right, Chop Chop. Finish your work during your coffee break so the rest of your day is all coffee break. I've taken a glance at our recent mission records. Looks like Rhodes Island's tactics have gotten more professional over the past few years. Not bad, not bad. Excuse me, what's wrong with your former training consultant checking your operator's records? I absolutely have not been looking at Chen's files. It's not really a big deal being LGD chief. I've got a little more on my shoulders, a little more to worry about, and I can put myself in Chen's shoes a little more now. Let me reiterate. I'm taking over the LGD, not taking over for Chen. If that stupid lung came back right now, she'd have to call me chief. Is this the last document you have? All right, you really kept me waiting this time. But finally, time for supper. I know this new place that's not so bad. It's on me tonight. Oh, you don't want me spending money? All right, then it's on you. I know some other places. This place hasn't been redecorated even once this whole time. You serious? Doctor, do you know the consequences for attacking a cop in Lungmen? Don't worry, I'm just teaching you about the laws there. Oh, you like this fashion brand? I can pick out an outfit for you. Good morning. Just saying hello. What were you expecting? Rare?
Got you,
homie. You finished your work?
Just as good as the original, with a hint of tartness fitting her new role as chief of the LGD. Emma Valentine infused Sawyer with the sass and energy we already love in her regular self, with a new pridefulness in her alter form. And it is evident that Valentine had fun with the character. Her work remains top-notch, placing her firmly on this list. If she doesn't go beyond the 5th place, it's because the incoming places are just that impressive, if not more so.
Close your eyes. Don't rush to open them. They may feel slightly hot. That's normal. Shh. Stay calm. I crushed some herbs to help your eyes relax. You must have been staring at some dangerous thing. I do that a lot. Trust me. Check the logs from the research teams. See? These little horn beasts are friends. They're harmless. And this kind of snow needs arts to control. So call me if you run into some. Schysst. Go ahead and add some notes to these pictures. You're pretty clever. Why the look? Is it so strange that I know how to use electronics? You all are strange, just like Magellan, insisting on comprehending the land on your own terms. I've seen your hard work. You'll come to know the whole of Sami as you see her in your dreams someday. But now, you aren't there yet. I'm worried about you. But since we're working together, just listen to me and you'll be fine. You called for me. Did you come across some trouble? If everything's fine, let me sit here alone for a while. I am looking at the dead. The unsullied dead will walk among the beasts of the forest. Jag letar fortfarande efter mina föräldrar. Har du samma sorts drömmar som jag? Förmodligen inte. Vi är ju inte i Sami. Så det är tur för dig att skuggorna inte kommer förfölja dig i dina drömmar. Can you explain how these machines work? I've got a good memory. Magellan explained the structure of the research station last time. And I still remember it all. Well, at least I think I do. Nah, you'll have to be faster than that to even think about faking an attack. Do you have someone you trust standing guard? I want to rest for a bit. Your camp is so warm. Tjena, Doctor. Where have you been? You're not lost, are you?
Accent is a bit too thick, making her hard to understand. However, her energy is captivating. Tired but determined, gentle but strict, bubbly yet focused. making Tuba Jagel's interpretation quite a versatile one, while also making you feel Typhon's young side, a side who still likes to talk with people, learn new things, and live new experiences. An impressive balance which can be hard to achieve, yet Miss Jagel managed with apparent ease. Not to mention that her confidence makes me confident to follow her lead, confident enough to place her at the 4th place of this list.
Boy, I sure love ordering new gear. Feels like I bought enough stuff to fill the whole depot. This is what they call a shopping addiction? Every month there's more and more bills to pay. And that's why I sell some stuff I find on the side. Everything I got is cheap and high quality. Boss, I gotta thank you. With all them referrals, I can buy everything I ever wanted. You're the best, boss. Love you lots. Boss! Found this here heckin' tasty thing lying around. You want a bite? You ask me. The only thing second to good gear is good food. Boss, come here a sec, would you? Take a gander at my wares. From fancy clothes and everyday items to office supplies and gear. You name it, I got it. Buy in bulk and I'll give you a discount. Oh, shucks. Gotta tighten my belt again this month. You got any treasure chests hiding around here? Boss! Got any nifty stuff on hand? Come on! I wanna see! Howdy, boss! This here croissant guarantees your safety no matter where you're heading, boss. Oh, payments up front. Remember that.
Boss, how much Texan do you want her to be? Risa May truly shines in this role, and clearly had the time of her life. Quasar, croissant energy, drive, and determination are palpable in May's performance, capturing the essence of the character. A strong-working, headstrong gal with a knack for entrepreneur endeavors. Not to mention, one of the newest memes in the community. The Colombian working Indian, voiced by an Indonesian with a Texan accent. Rare enough to win the 3rd place on this list, and the result of hard work indeedly.
Oh yeah, my dude? When you're calling my name to get my attention, don't forget to stress the K at the end, or else I might assume you're stammering or something. Yeah, I develop new drugs, do surgery, and nurture bacteria cultures. But those are all just fun hobbies to me. Doc Ock. Don't call me that. I don't save anyone, because I can't teach them the value of their lives. All I can do is just prevent them from dying. The medical department guys are asking for me? Man, give me a break. I don't dig those professional physicians. They firmly believe that being a doctor is this noble job and are content with saving more lives, before everything just comes crashing down when their faith got shattered. I've seen that happen time and time again. Honestly, it makes me sad. Me? A cynic? You got me wrong, my dude. I simply pity all the people on this land. Everyone's got their own hardships to deal with, and I know that. But what's the point of curing pains and sufferings when we can't cure their source? What medicine saves a man who's being murdered? Terra doesn't need more doctors in suits, my dude. My pops was an amazing doctor, and he was all about saving people's lives. But his colleagues slandered him, sidelined him, and framed him. That's how he ended up as an underground doctor. The nastiest among the wicked. Stuff like that ain't so unusual, but I'll admit, what happened to him really changed my own life. Have Waifu and Hung left? Really? Alright, I'm gonna hang out in your office for a while then. You know, if anyone can make this land a better place, it's gotta be people like them. You, meanwhile, well, guess we are simply 2 peas in a pod, aren't we? Aha! You feeling tired? Then come try this new compound I made. Free of charge, of course. Now, let's see. Which of these rooms is my new lab? Huh? Yo, my dude! Found any new experiment samples for me? Huh? Hey, my dude! What's cooking?
What's the difference? No, seriously, what's the difference? Despite being in different languages, Casey Mongilio channels Ack's gremlin energy flawlessly. This is Ack. Just Ack. I don't know how much Duel and Casey had to consume to achieve this, yet the results speak for itself. You can tell how much he loves what he does while despising those he chases, as well as his familiar ties with Hung and Waifu, earning this dude the second place on this list.
You seem worried that I'll have a difficult time adapting here. But in my eyes, this metal cave is not at all dissimilar to our dwelling. You perceive the flow of fate via the shadows projected on the cave wall, while we have gazed into labyrinthine darkness since our birth. That is the only difference. Is your in? We and the Sami are alike? No. We merely hide among them. Our foresight and the Sami's divination are two pathways to the future, and neither side has fully accepted the other. Worry not, Doctor. The reproach I have suffered is not important. I humbly urge you to facilitate the cooperation between us all. Oh, it's dark outside. My apologies. I must have misled you. Rather than having fallen into slumber, I was merely too immersed in reading. You need not wait by my side in such silence. Could you find your own light? Allow me to illuminate it for you. Oh, that's awfully childish of you.
Very melodic. I immediately started snoozing once I heard her speak. Maya Lind delivers a melodic performance that immediately draws you in. Despite sounding tired, you can feel the strength behind her actions, making her voice full of emotion and depth. You can tell how behind her words lies a strong will. She knows her actions might be for naught, or that she could make the worst happen, yet she's still moving forward, perfectly portrayed in her voice. Not only can you tell that, but also feel how her life is but a long story. Something so mysterious you can't stop but wonder about it. To be honest, I am surprised Miss Lind has not made an appearance in any of FromSoft's games. Regardless, this voice is full of emotion, despite sounding as soothing as a lullaby, rightfully earning our Cyclops Mummy the first place of this list. And with that we reach the end of the list. The best voices of this batch in my humble opinion. But what do you think? Did you have other favorite voices? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. As always, I would love to read your opinions regarding these voice works. This has been Dr. thanking you all for your time. And as always, stay healthy everyone. By the way, a huge thanks to Silent Spirit, as his help was indispensable in finishing this video. As a matter of fact, this video was supposed to come out a couple of days ago. The reason being, well, this thing is way too hard.